Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into a delightful journey of Syrian desserts and sweets that are just bursting with history and flavor.
I'm excited to hear all about these treats. They've got such rich stories behind them, right?
Absolutely, these desserts from Chef's Pencil cover a wide spread, from the silky mohalabia to the crispy and nutty barazek, each with its own twist and tradition.
Yep, and I love how each item, like Syrian mishabak or even tamari kak, tells you a little story about Damascus versus other regions.
Right. It's like every sweet has its own cultural fingerprint. Take mohalabia, also known as the kiosk of the princes. It's practically the star dessert at traditional Damascene weddings. Its
Mmm,
silky texture with crushed pistachios really sets the mood.
that sounds absolutely divine. So it's a cold dessert too?
Yes, exactly. It starts off as this thick, warm mixture that cools down and even gets refrigerated. Talk about a dessert that transforms with time.
I find that fascinating, especially when you think about how the temperature can change flavors.
Right. And then there's barazek, which is um, a light biscuit dream, covered in sesame and pistachio. It's baked into a crispy golden treat that's perfectly paired with a strong cup of
Yep, that
coffee.
caffeine kick must complement the nutty flavors really well. What really grabbed me was the simplicity of griba. Just a few ingredients like flour, ghee, and powdered sugar, yet it melts in your mouth like magic.
Yes, griba is a testament to how simple ingredients, when combined right, can result in pure bliss. It's like a reminder that sometimes less is definitely more.
And then there's Syrian mashabak, which is such a street food classic. I mean, think about it. A dessert described as the treat for the poor, but that with time has become a favorite of almost everyone.
Exactly. Mushabak's unique spiral shape, achieved by piping the dough into a perfect swirl, is not only iconic but also an example of how tradition endures, even among street vendors in Al Midan market during Ramadan.
That sounds so authentic. Then there's alawama, the fried apricots dessert that shares a lineage with mishabak, but is, distinct. Its dough, made from white wheat flour, is prepared fresh per order. I love how it showcases the chef's skill in the kitchen.
Exactly, it's like, well, a fast paced display of culinary skills, where every movement matters. You can almost see the chef tossing the dough with flair right before it hits the skillet.
And speaking of sizzling skills, Bala al Sham also caught my attention. There's something fascinating about a dessert that resembles the shape of a date. Isn't that a nod to Damascus itself?
Right, its name literally connects to Damascus, with Sham, meaning the capital, and the date like shape. Well, it's a sweet symbolic gesture to the city's heritage.
I must say, though, I have a little challenge for you. Why do you think some of these desserts, like tamari kak, seem constrained to one city like Damascus while others spread universally?
Good point. Um, it might be that certain recipes develop heavy local variations. For instance, tamari kahak is a sweet sandwich found mainly in old neighborhoods of Damascus, filled with sesame sauce, grape molasses, and banana slices, and sometimes even a dash of chocolate or condensed milk. It's a local, almost exclusive experience,
Yeah,
given the
that
rich
makes
culinary
sense.
competition among cities.
And then there's al-sialat, or lazakiyat, which shows that even the name of a sweet can change depending on the region, like between Dara, Asuwaida, and Hama. That's fascinating, isn't it?
It really is. It demonstrates the regional diversity within Syrian desserts themselves. The process, where the dough is baked on a traditional sheet and then layered with ghee, sugar, walnuts, it's a celebration of simplicity and technique, even adapting modern appliances like the tefal fryer in place of a traditional bread oven.
So it's like the evolution of cooking methods while keeping the essence intact.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about katayef. This dessert is a baked dough dish that's enjoyed either cold with cream and walnuts or deep fried. Its versatility and the unique story behind its name, likened to velour cloth, really stand out.
That's quite a range. Speaking of range, Syrian tahini halawa is so interesting too, because it's not just a dessert, but a breakfast treat as well. Sesame and milk combined into a wholesome dish. Can you imagine starting your day with that?
It's amazing, really. It's rich in nutrients and provides a wholesome start. And then there's harissa, another gem, particularly famous in the Damascene countryside and Nabk. Its dough is made with semolina and ghee, then baked and soaked in that sugary syrup with pistachios or walnuts. It's essentially a treat for travelers as they pass through Nabke.
I love how these desserts also serve as cultural ambassadors, reminding you with every bite of the history and the geography from Nabk to Damascus.
Right. And then we get into some truly hearty stuff like Syrian granis, also known as haubub. It's a winter staple that mixes grains and boiled legumes with flavors like anise and fennel, topped with nuts or coconut. It's an incredibly nutrient-dense
Mm-hmm.
treat. It really has that home-style comforting vibe.
And let's not forget al shwaibiyat and al sahlab. One's a flaky layered delight dipped in ghee and syrup, and the other a warming drink made from milk, orchid powder, and rose water, perfect for those chilly evenings.
Absolutely. Sala brings back the image of early winter mornings when farmers would, um, gather round to warm up with a hot sweet drink crowned with cinnamon and nuts.
It's like tasting the history of everyday life in Syria, right?
Definitely. Then we have halkum raha, a candy whose origin might be fuzzy, yet it's celebrated for its unique jelly-like texture with a mix of starch, sugar, and dried fruits, proving that Syrians can excel even in the realm of Turkish sweets.
Yup, that
Isn't it?
cross-cultural exchange is fascinating, for sure. And the friendly rivalry between Homs and Hama over Halawat al-Jebin is, such a charming detail. Both cities are vying for the title of best cheese-based dessert using semolina, sugar, and orange blossom water.
Exactly. And that rivalry sparks unique innovations in flavor and presentation, often enjoyed with a side of Arabic ice cream, a perfect duo for summer parties.
Speaking of layers, baklava makes another appearance here, with those delicate sheets layering pistachios and drizzles of syrup that, well, just melt in your mouth.
Right. Um, Baklawa is like the ambassador of luxury desserts. Every crispy bite is a nod to the Ottoman past with that crispy golden finish that truly stands out in any celebration. You
Mm.
can tell it's made with a lot of love and skill.
And then there's Osh al Bulbul, which, as the name suggests, resembles a bird's nest, a high end variation of baklawa made with rough kunafa dough and stuffed with pistachios. That's such an elegant twist.
It really is, a sophisticated evolution in Syrian dessert art. Following that, kunafa or nabulsiye is almost universally recognized. Soft versus rough, melted cheese under a layer of crispy dough and then drenched in syrup, finishing with crushed pistachios. It's a centerpiece dish for big gatherings. Big.
Yeah, and it's so versatile that it even shifts moods based on whether you like it hot, with syrup still seeping through, or cold with ice cream on top.
Absolutely. And let's not skip over al-madluka and baluri, both variations of baklava-style desserts, with al-madluka boasting homemade cream and nuts, while baluri is famed for its bright white color from being minimally baked,
That
almost like a
contrast is
visual and taste
intriguing.
battle.
And to wrap it up, we have mamul, the little aid cake stuffed with dates or nuts, and znud al-sit, desserts with a story so unique their name comes from a ruler's humorous dinner anecdote. It's amazing how food can also carry such personality and local lore.
Right. It's like, these desserts are not just sweets, they're cultural narratives, a medley of local ingredients, age-old techniques, and regional pride. Every bite carries a piece of Syria's heart and history.
And I think it truly showcases that food history is as much about storytelling as it is about flavor. And these desserts are living stories, passed down through generations.
Absolutely. And the fact that these recipes continue to evolve with slight tweaks in each region just adds layers, pun intended, to their legacy.
It's definitely a feast for both the palate and the mind. I'm already craving some of these when you put it all like that.
Same here. If you get a chance to visit any Syrian restaurant or market, you should definitely sample a few of these. They really capture the spirit of the
Yes,
Levant
indeed.
in every bite. It's a culinary journey you wouldn't want to miss.
Thanks for this rich exploration. It's been a delightful and mouth-watering discussion on Syrian desserts that truly span the spectrum, from street food favorites to luxurious treats.
Absolutely, and that's all for our chat on these syrupy, crunchy, and ever-sweet pieces of Syrian heritage. Until next time, keep indulging in those sweet stories and flavors.